The following dramatization is based on personal interviews, press announcements, and published accounts. The FBI personnel depicted in this movie are representative of those involved in the case.
The thing I don't understand is the clothes. Why did you stop to buy clothes after you got off the plane?
It wasn't clothes. It was lingerie.
But why? Why didn't you go straight to the police?
I don't know. I just wanted to be alone. I needed time to think.
Didn't you think about your family? They didn't know if you were still
I
alive.
didn't think about anything. I went to Billy's house. He wasn't home.
Let us see her.
Miss Wells.
Get out of the way.
Detective Wells. Please, back up, please. Back up, damn it. Thank you. All we know at this time is that he turned her loose at the airport in Boston. We don't know why, but as soon as we do, you guys will be the first to know.
Who will she be charged as an accessory for the murder in New York?
At this time, we have no reason to believe she was anything but the victim.
What about the girl in Philadelphia? Is she going to press charges?
We don't have enough to make any kind of determination at this time, and that's all I have for you.
Detective!
That was the state police from New York. They're thinking of laying charges.
What are they going to file?
Probably one count of accessory to murder and one attempt. I think they're going to bump it to first degree if they got enough stuff.
Are you two really thinking she was part of it?
If we thought that, we'd Mirandize her. We're treating her strictly as a victim. Yes, I'll turn her over to you as soon as I can. In the meantime, why don't you tell him what you told me about the lingerie?
It's a very common reaction for rape victims to want to get out of their clothes as soon as possible. Now, this trip to buy underwear is a subconscious reaction to the sexual trauma.
But why wouldn't she call the police first and then go and get some clean clothes?
She's obviously in a state of profound shock. The fact that she can still walk and talk is remarkable.
Tina, look over here.
Stand back, please.
Did you know he was a murderer? Come on, Wells, give us a break. Tina, during the 9 days you were with him, did he talk about the kidnapping?
What happened? Over here.
This way. Tina, this way. Over here, Tina. Tina, over here. Tina, give us a break. Over here.
We need to take her here.
Dr. Crystal, call 5 West, please. Dr. Crystal, call 5 West.
Hey, Billy?
Yeah.
She wants to see you. It's around the corner, first room on the right.
Thanks. Hi.
Hey.
There were so many things I was going to say to you if I ever saw you again.
I have marks on my body. He burned me.
The police in New York are thinking about charging you with 1 count of murder and 1 count of attempted murder. Now, they think you might have been with him of your own free will. Why do you think he let you go? I mean, if you saw some of the crimes, why wouldn't he kill you like the others?
I don't know.
The girl in Philadelphia, why did you help to lure her to his car?
I was scared. he would have killed me and everybody else.
Did he have the gun on you then?
He always had the gun.
When he picked you up? Then, why did you get into the car with him? I mean, didn't he look pretty strange?
He seemed normal. Nice. Yeah, you see those guys on TV. And they all look like Jack the Ripper. Well, he didn't look like that. Yeah, I just figured if he tried anything, I'd just get out of the car.
But then you ended up on a deserted road. So you couldn't simply run away. Why didn't you ask him to stay somewhere with people around?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't think he... I was relaxed around him. He just didn't say or do anything out of line. I kept watching for him to make a move when we got in the car. But he just kept being nice. By the time he wanted to go up the road, I felt like we were old friends. I mean, it was so... stupid.
Nice move, Wilder.
Thanks.
Fastest he's moved all day.
Third.
Where'd you get Chris?
Speaking of. What happened to you?
Hello, Chris.
You're supposed to meet me after the race.
The way you were driving, I thought we'd miss the party.
We had a date.
No, we didn't.
I want to talk to you.
What do you call this?
In private.
No.
Come on.
Go with me.
Hey, try it.
What are you doing?
Taking a picture.
Why?
Because you're beautiful. I'm a fashion photographer. You can make some money. Can you come out to my car for a second, sign a release?
Well, why don't you have the releases with you?
Because I just came in here to buy a pair of boots. I didn't think I was going to meet somebody like you.
Do you have a business card?
No. Left those in the car, too. Look, it's just right out here in the parking lot. It'll only take a second.
This is where I work. Why don't you stop on by later and we'll talk?
Well, you are pretty. You model?
I thought about it. There just ain't no place in Oklahoma City to get started.
There is now.
Come here, boy. How you doing, bud? Want smoke?
What time is it?
7:30. I need bus fare.
In my jacket. On the TV.
Are you working today?
This afternoon.
Take $1.
Okay.
See ya.
All done?
Yep. I really appreciate this job. I didn't think I'd have a chance of finding one so easy.
You got lucky. I was just about to put a sign up in that window. That job would have been filled in 10 minutes.
Wow, thanks again.
No problem. See you Monday after school?
All right. Thanks.
Bye now.
Bye.
Excuse me. Hi. Can I take your picture?
Oh, I'm in a hurry.
Wait, just a second. Okay?
Whatever you're selling, I don't want any.
No, I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm a photographer. Fashion layouts, mostly. You have a very pretty face. I'd like to take your picture.
Oh, yeah, and then I send you $30 and you send me my picture.
No, here, look. Take this. I want to prove to you I'm not trying to sell anything.
You want to give me $100.
No, I can't afford to go around giving away $100 bills. No, you got to earn it. You have a dirty mind. Look, consider this your first modeling fee, all right? I will pay you $100 to take your picture. But this is my money. If I get you an assignment, you have to give it back. Deal? Look, I'm not asking you to meet me in some dark alley. I'm not from a porno magazine. I'm not trying to pick you up. I take pictures of pretty girls for a living. I'd like very much to take your picture because if I can sell you to an agency, then I get some money. I don't do this for fun. I don't expect you to either. Here, take it.
Don't have to sign something?
No, it's not a formal deal. It's just, you know, if you get an assignment, you pay me back. If you don't, I'm out $100. What do you say?
I don't know.
Yeah, well. Sorry I bothered you. Forget it. You keep the money.
Wait. Wait, I can't just take your money.
No, forget it. It's okay.
Wait, would you just wait?
You were looking at me like I was some kind of a freak, and it suddenly occurred to me just how this has to look to you. I just wanted to take your picture. Really sorry I bothered you.
Hey, look, I'm sorry too. It's just that I didn't know you.
Hi, I'm Len Oliver.
I'm Tina.
Can I take your picture?
You want to waste your film?
Okay. Let's go out into the natural light. I have to shoot a few test shots. And then we'll take those by the agency and see what they think. Don't worry about it, though. I know I've got a good eye. They always go along with what I think.
But where do we take pictures at?
Anywhere close by that's scenic. Down at the beach. It's only about a mile from here.
Sure.
I've been through this dozens of times before.
Really?
Yep. Everybody's a diamond in the rough. I want to see some of the girls before they get on the program. We'll get you to a gym, do your hair, teach you how to use cosmetics, take care of everything.
Sounds really exciting.
Oh, yeah, it is, especially to begin with. After After a while, it gets to be a bit of a bore, though. Here we are, right here. That's it. All right, now, look over here. Chin up. Oh, that's terrific. Terrific. Oh, boy. Ah, perfect. You're a natural. Look, let's go get some with a mountain backdrop, then we have some of both, okay?
Whatever you think.
Saw it too. Okay, somewhere over in here. Yeah. That's good, that's good. Ribs looks nice. Okay. Okay, head up, head up. Head up, girl. Oh, terrific. Terrific, beautiful. Okay, let's try a few with you turned away from you, okay? That's good. That's good. A little more. Terrific. Tina. I'm gonna kill you. If you do everything you're told, I might not. Take off the sweater. Move over. Come on, move over. Put that on. Take that sweater off. Put the shirt on.
Hello?
It's me. Did Tina say she was doing anything after school today?
Job hunting.
Well, I wish someone had mentioned it to me. I was expecting her home an hour ago. Look, I'll see you for dinner. I gotta go.
So then I went to live with my grandma full time. It's not so bad. My mom's moved in with us now. We're getting along all right.
Keep talking.
I don't know what more to say.
Say anything, just keep talking. Tell me what you like.
What?
The things you like. Talk about the things you like. Jeez.
I like tacos and Billy.
Who's Billy?
Billy's my boyfriend.
Shut up! You just shut up! I don't want to hear anything about a boyfriend. You got that? I'm your boyfriend now.
Paul Worthy?
Yes.
I'm Fran Altman, Behavioral Science Support Unit.
Welcome aboard.
Are these sightings?
Red pins are dead girls.
Would you fill me in?
Well, we came into this on March 21st when a Florida State student showed up in Georgia, having freed herself from a man who forced her into a car, beat her, sexually assaulted her, and drove her across the state line. She was lucky.
A few days later, we found the body of a missing girl.
The description of the suspect matched.
What about the suspect?
Christopher Bernard Wilder.
Background?
He's Australian-born. Lived and worked in the United States long enough to lose his accent and make a lot of money.
In 1979, he was charged with the attempted rape of a 17-year-old girl. He plea bargained to a conviction of attempted sexual battery. He was given 5 years probation and required to visit a sex therapist twice a month.
He poses as a commercial photographer, picks up girls in shopping centers.
I take it Las Vegas is his last stop.
Maybe. All we know is the girl went missing April the 1st.
Well, if he was there, he's heading west, and that's particularly bad news for us. There's so many shopping malls in Los Angeles. He could do his thing forever and never run out of fresh territory. He could go on a frenzy, and we would have a bloodbath on our hands.
Where is he?
Where are you taking me?
Mexico. I've got a friend down there. Take you to trade for cocaine. You know what happens to girls who get sold in Mexico? All kinds of interesting things. Wish you'd stayed with me. You're a tough one, aren't you? Still here, baby. Women use their bodies to tease a lot, you know. They know what you want. They just, they want you weak before they give it to you. You should see them. They beg. Feel that? You know what that is? Huh? I'm gonna go in and get us a room. I can see you from the office. You so much as switch, I'll kill you. Okay? Okay?
She went job hunting after school and she's not home yet. It's 9 o'clock. I talked to Billy. He hasn't seen her since yesterday and there was no fight. Now, is Tina there with you? If you're telling me a lie... Look, she has been gone for 10 hours. And if you knew your daughter at all, you'd know you could set your watch by her. If she's 10 minutes later than she said she would be, then something's wrong. Look, if she calls or drops in, I want you to have her call me.
Okay, lie down. Turn over on your left side. Stretch your left arm out over the pillow. That arm. Be the last mistake you make. Don't ever think I'm asleep.
Sokolowski. I'm Detective Wells, Torrance Police Department. This is Detective Blake. We spoke on the phone. May we go inside?
Sure. Sit down. Cops.
I've spoken to your ex-husband. He claims he hasn't seen or spoken to Tina in months. Should I believe him?
Believe him? You're asking the wrong person that.
I assume he and Tina weren't close.
Well, let's see. He walked out when she was 3 months old, showed up about 10 years later, and has made sporadic appearances ever since. I think it's fairly safe to say they're not close.
Did you and Tina have a fight recently?
We've had plenty of fights, nothing out of the ordinary. And certainly nothing serious enough to send her running away. Look, I'm not your average ring-around-the-collar mother, Mr. Wells. I give Tina a lot of freedom. She would never have any need to be running away.
Do you mind if we take a look at her room?
All right.
Do you have a recent picture of her, something we can distribute?
Yeah, I have one in my room.
Look at this. She was very careful to list her schedule on the calendar, but she hasn't listed anything after the 4th.
Because she knew she wasn't going to be sticking around?
That's what it looks like. My guess is she's a runaway.
Here, this is recent.
Thank you, Mrs. Sokolowski. We'll let you know if we hear anything.
And I'll let you know if I hear anything. I'm going to check out the buses, see if any of the drivers might remember her.
Now, why don't you let us handle that?
Because I'm very bad at sitting around and waiting.
Fine.
It's a wonderful life. It's a
The border near Mexicali was the scene of one of the largest drug busts in years, as 7 men and 2 women were arrested in a pre-dawn raid that netted heroin. All those arrested were U.S. citizens.
Been a bus down there.
Down where?
Just talk to me.
About what?
About what? Just talk to me. Worthless. It's what you are. You are worthless. Should have killed you the first day. Maybe I can think of a way to get just a bit more life out of you.
I'm afraid of getting pregnant by you.
You think real hard, you'll find something else to worry about.
I just talked to the sheriff's department. They had a chat with the father on that Risico case. He's telling them what he told us. They believe him.
All right, let's circulate her picture in the malls. Maybe somebody spotted her there.
Okay.
Please, help me! Wait, don't leave! Sir, please help me! Wait, don't go! Wait!
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of you.
I will kill you, you know. I'm finished with you. You'll be weak. And you'll beg. And I'll kill you.
Mr. Worthy. Wilder may have been spotted in Las Vegas at a beauty pageant. A photographer there thinks he has a picture.
Did somebody get his film?
Yes, sir. The field office in Las Vegas is developing it now. They'll wire us the results. We also got these. Wilder's been using his credit cards.
Doesn't make sense.
It makes sense if he wants to be caught.
Why doesn't he just pick up the damn phone?
Nope. Sorry.
I need to stop at a drugstore.
For what?
Started my period.
When?
Now, I can tell when it starts.
Shut up! You just shut up!
I'm gonna test you. I'm gonna let you go in the store with me. Now, you know I've got this. And you know I'll use it. If you don't care anything about dying, how would you like to watch while I blow all the people in that store away? Let's go. take this too.
The photo from Vegas. A witness says she saw the missing girl talking to Wilder.
Is there anything else?
They're looking for the body in the desert.
Talk. Come on, talk.
You remind me of my father.
How so?
That day at the shopping mall, when you first came on to me, my dad was charming like that. He told me the world was flat, and I believe him when he smiled at me like that. You could never tell he was lying.
You think I'm charming?
Have you been following this Christopher Wilder business?
Serial killer?
Yeah. He's here in Torrance, or at least he was. Bulletin says he used a credit card to check into the Proud Parrot Motel April the 3rd. Motel clerk made a positive ID. Feds want us to find out if any young girls have turned up missing lately.
The Risico girl?
His MO is to pick the girls up in shopping centers.
You tell the feds we have a possibility. I'll get more men over to the mall.
Daddy, what did you expect me to do? We were in a traffic jam.
Pull over to the side and call me.
On an expressway?
What were you doing on the expressway in the first place?
It was the fastest way home.
Yeah, that's why you were 40 minutes late.
Dad, we didn't plan on a traffic jam. Why are you being so unreasonable? I was with Andy. He's a good driver, so I'm 40 minutes late. You come home 4 hours late. No one makes a fuss.
That's my work.
Is that supposed to make us worry less? Look, can I go to my room? I've got a lot of homework.
You know, if you want to come home and kick the dog, I think we better buy a dog.
Come in.
Jenny, I'm sorry.
Dad, I know what case you're working on. But you can't keep treating me like I'm going to be the next victim.
Somebody else's thought it might be. If it's not this killer, it might be another guy.
I'm not going to jump in some jerk's car.
What if he's not a jerk? What if he's good looking? What if he flatters you? What if he charms you?
You're just going to have to trust me. Otherwise, I'm going to have to spend my whole life in this room. But then again, someone could break in.
Come here.
Could we please eat something else besides hamburgers and candy bars?
Nope.
I want to go inside somewhere to eat.
I said no.
I can't eat this stuff anymore. I want to eat inside a restaurant.
are a tough one, aren't you? We can't go inside because there are people who are looking for me. I might be recognized.
What'd you do, rob a bank or something?
Or something. Listen, girl, you want a fancy living, you shouldn't have come along.
Come along. You pointed a gun at me.
Not at first. Not at first. You got into the car on your own, didn't you? Didn't you?
I got in the car because I'm a 16-year-old girl. And nobody ever notices 16-year-old girls. And when they do, it doesn't mean anything because you know why they notice. And you don't feel like you mean very much in the world. And then a man comes along and he says you're pretty. And he wants to do something to make people pay attention. To who you are.
This isn't enough. Give me Altman on the phone. I want you to get a hold of the L.A. office. Tell them I need more men on this case. Pull them from Phoenix if they have to. Norman?
Paul, just read your status report. What's going on?
Well, we think he's in Los Angeles, or at least in the area.
That's it? That's all? One of the biggest manhunts in history, and all you can say is you think he's in L.A.?
What do you want me to do? We've got 500 agents on the case. I haven't slept for 3 days.
Don't want excuses. I want Wilder.
You want Wilder? Speak to the judges that turn people like this loose. Ask them where their little darlings are.
Altman on the line for you, sir.
Listen, there's not enough information in that report. I don't care about that. I want more information. I want a blown-up map of the L.A. area. Right from Santa Barbara down to the border.
Yes, sir. Blake. Uh-huh. Okay, we'll be right down.
Thanks, Dan. Detective Wells, Torrance Police. Is this the girl that you saw?
Yeah, I hired her. She was supposed to start Monday.
What about this guy? You ever seen him before?
Sure. He was hanging around outside the store the day she came in.
We're not absolutely positive that she's with him.
She's with him.
Carol, don't say that.
We would have heard from her if she could get to her phone.
We need all the information you can give us about Tina. Her character, her personality, her relationships, anything that you can think of to help us figure out how she's going to react to the situation.
Good evening. Our top story tonight. The FBI has added Florida millionaire Christopher Bernard Wilder to its list of 10 most wanted criminals. Wilder is wanted in connection with the brutal slayings of 3 young women and the disappearances of another 6. The trail of murders began in Miami, Florida, and crossed the country to Los Angeles, where 16-year-old Tina Marie Risico disappeared 3 days ago. She was reported to have been last seen in a shopping mall in the company of a dead fitting Wilder's description. The suspect is described as 39 years of age, 6 feet tall, maybe pounds. He has blue eyes, brown hair with a receding hairline, and a neatly trimmed beard and mustache. He is reported to frequent shopping malls, posing as a fashion photographer. If you see this man,
How's it going?
Slow.
I'm sorry I yelled.
This new girl in California, there's something different about her.
How so?
Different background from the rest of the victims. The other victims all come from more or less normal backgrounds. Stable family life, good grades at school, that sort of thing. The Risico girl has had trouble at school. A loner, insecure, but tough. Her parents split when she was an infant. She's lived on and off between mother and grandmother. According to her mother, she was raped when she was 13. The mother accused a friend of her father's. Now, no charges were brought by the police department, but both the girl and the mother swore that it happened.
Well, how's that significant to us?
Who knows? Having been raped before, she may not react the way that Wilder expects. Maybe it means nothing. Maybe it means everything.
No? How do I look? Put this on.
Can I ask you something?
What?
I'd like to drive for a little while. I'm a good driver. I promise I won't try anything.
Why do you want to drive?
Might help me to get my mind off things. Please?
One mistake. One little mistake or an attempt to attract attention is going to blow your face off. You got that?
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. A man matching Wilder's description stopped in a gas station in Oklahoma City yesterday.
You use a credit card?
No, he paid cash, but he had a girl with him. And she matches the description of the California girl.
If it's him, I wonder where he's headed.
New York City.
No, I don't think so. It's too urban. New York doesn't seem right.
Maybe he's heading for the Canadian border.
That's what I was saying. He's an Australian citizen. He might be trying to get back there. Might be easier from Canada. I want to pull the focus of the search from the West Coast to the Midwest. He might be trying to get to the Canadian border. Notify the authorities up there.
Yes, sir.
We've had a report, unconfirmed. It appears she's still with Wilder.
She's alive.
Wilder, Australian-born, came to this country 14 years ago to become a permanent resident and launch a successful business.
He had a constant stream of young, attractive women visiting his luxurious Miami home.
Come on out, I want you to see this.
He drove a custom-made Porsche and was a race car enthusiast who raced his own car.
We have a report from Carla Woods.
I'm here with Richard Allen, a business associate of Christopher Wilder, who paints a completely different picture of the man who's the subject of a nationwide manhunt. Mr. Allen, you say that Christopher Wilder is not the playboy that he's been portrayed to be.
No, it's utter nonsense. He was a big phony, always playing the big shot.
But the house and the cars.
All leased on credit. He didn't have a dime on his own. Oh, he raced in one race, but that was in a leased car.
But he did drive the Miami Grand Prix.
That came in what, 17? Takes more than...
What did you want me to watch?
Shut up! You just shut up! Get your stuff. We're getting out of here. Get your stuff!
I don't understand. We have massive newspaper and television coverage across the country. And this guy walks into any motel and any gas station and hands them a credit card.
There's a big difference between reality staring you in the face and the perceived reality of a TV or a news photo.
Do we have any idea why he's on this killing spree?
I don't know that there's a why. People like Wilder go on a feeding frenzy that they don't have much control over. His type usually has a low self-image, especially around women. And they kill to pay back for having been rejected.
Why hasn't he done that to the Risico girl?
Well, I only have a theory. Wilder's trip is to dominate and humiliate his victims. Those young girls that he's kidnapped have been terrorized to the point of begging for their lives. And that's when Wilder peaks on his power trip, and that's when he kills them. Now, the Risico girl is a different kettle of fish altogether. Having been brutalized before, she failed to react as expected. She probably just went limp emotionally, just tuned out the horror, and left Wilder without his fix.
Why hasn't she tried to escape?
Yeah, you would think that you would do everything in your power to try to escape. But if you are subjected to severe terror over a period of time, you become like an obedient robot. It's called the Stockholm Syndrome. You used to see it a lot with prisoners during World War II. He could probably put her in a room and leave her there for days without her trying to escape.
If she's still alive.
Oh, I think she's still alive. I think that Wilder has come to view her as the one woman in the world that will not reject him, no matter who he is or what he does. But that might not be enough to save her. She's been with Wilder for 5 days now. The urge to kill must be enormous. If she makes one mistake, if she does anything different from what she's been doing, he'll go back to his old patterns, and we will lose her.
Why are we stopping here?
I have to get another girl.
Oh, God, no.
Shut up.
Please. Come on, you already have me. You don't need anybody else.
I need another girl.
I'll do anything you say. Anything, all right? Just please don't hurt anybody
You
else.
shut up and do what you are told. Get out. I said get out.
I can't. I can't. Don't you understand?
Blow your brains all over.
Go ahead! Go ahead, you're gonna kill me anyways. I can't let you hurt anybody else.
I will kill you when I am finished with you and not before. You see that? Look out there. You see that? You see that mother and the little baby? I could knock them off from right here. Right here.
Please.
You want to see him die? Huh? You want to see him die?
No.
Now, I don't want to hurt another girl. But I need some insurance. There are too many cops around here. I need another hostage. But you keep in mind, you cause me any trouble at all, and I start shooting. And I could kill half the people in this shopping center before they got me. Now, do you want to be responsible for that? Fix yourself up, put some makeup on. Fix yourself up. That one. On the escalator.
Please.
Do it.
Excuse me. Someone wants to talk to you.
Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Wendy.
Hi, I'm Glenn Oliver. I'm a professional photographer. This is one of my models, Tina. I couldn't help noticing you have wonderful cheekbones.
Oh, thank you. I've been told that before.
Look, I know this is going to sound strange, but I'd like to take your picture. I'd love to show it to the man who runs the agency.
Modeling agency?
Yeah, I left my camera out in the car. If you could just come out to the parking lot with us, I could get my camera and you could sign a release for the pictures.
A release?
You can't be rich and famous without a release. Okay?
Oh, okay.
All right. Tina? You know, I've been through this dozens of times before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You got to see some of the girls before we get them on the program. We'll get you to a gym, do your hair for you, teach you how to use cosmetics. It's really very exciting. Here we are. Get in the car. Get in. Come on, get in. Get in.
Drive. Drive!
Something awful's happening. I'm gonna be sick.
Go take a shower. Go on.
In Philadelphia, 18-year-old Wendy Melissa Robinson was reported missing from a shopping mall yesterday. Her car was found in a nearby parking lot. The FBI are investigating reports that a male and a female answering the descriptions of Christopher Bernard Wilder and Tina Marie Risico were seen talking to the missing girl. Tina Risico is the girl who disappeared 7 days ago from a Torrance, California shopping mall and is suspected to be in the company of Wilder, a fugitive suspect on the FBI's 10 most wanted list. In California, Miss Risico's mother spoke to the press.
I don't want to think about Wilder abducting Tina. She's been through a lot of hard times. I only hope she wasn't that vulnerable as to lose her senses. If this guy does have her, so help me God, he better not cross my path. If you're watching Miss Wilder, please let Tina go. If he does have Tina, there can only be two kinds of endings, either a negative one, and I'm ready for that, or a Jesus-fulfilled happy one. There's a benefit to everyone involved.
In a gun battle late last night in Pittsburgh, 3 men were wounded.
I'm sorry.
When an off-duty police officer interceded
Don't
in a
understand.
Officer Jack Peters was on his way.
You would have.
Shut up! Don't talk to her. You don't ever talk to her.
And in the ensuing battle,
What does this new kidnapping mean?
That the pressure got to him. He had to choose between killing Tina or getting another girl. He probably got another girl. Or maybe he's already killed Tina and his old patterns are already back in place.
Got any kids?
2.
Why did they do it?
What?
The girls. Why do they go with them?
We feed our kids sex and beauty from the day they're 5 years old. What do we expect of them? We could just give them a little confidence, a good self-image. And the Christopher Wilders wouldn't have anything to offer. Then they wouldn't get into the car.
Turn in there. Remember, you couldn't get very far. Track you down and blow you to pieces. Out. Stop.
What?
Stop! Go back.
Why?
Stop asking questions and just go back!
She's gone.
We're gonna have to get rid of the car. She knows what it looks like. Turn here. I pull up next to her. Get in the car and move over. Get in the car!
You remember, I'm a race car driver. I can catch you with no trouble. You follow me close.
Out. Come on, out. Over there.
We're in the other car.
Come on, move! Move over. Move over. Close the door.
The girl who survived has given us a great deal of information. And we found out who the dead woman is, identified her car, which Wilder is still believed to be driving. Yes, sir. The Risco girl is still with him as far as we know.
Talk to me.
Where are we headed?
To the border at Niagara Falls. A lot of tourist traffic at that crossing. Just melt right into the crowd.
What if we can't make it across?
I'm gonna kill you. Try to make it across Overland. Alone. Getting kind of tired of you anyway. You're not even good nuisance value anymore. Nothing but trouble. Talk to me, damn it. Soothe my nerves.
I was thinking about high school. I'm graduating next year, you know? I'm trying to get into UCLA. I'm not sure what I want to major in. It's hard planning your future when you're 16.
Hard to plan your what?
My future?
You have no future. Tears? Hmm?
No.
Tough girl getting scared? Huh?
I don't want to die.
Don't you ever mention that word to me again. Don't you ever say it. You understand that? I don't want to hear anything about death.
The FBI manhunt for Christopher Wilder has intensified since the brutal murder of a woman whose body was discovered yesterday in upstate New York. State and local police are joining the hunt for the wanted criminal who may be attempting to cross the border.
Is this the most beautiful thing you ever saw? Natural beauty like this always made me feel somehow tiny.
I don't care about that.
No, we have to.
I want every road in that area blocked up tight. Call the field offices in Dallas, Phoenix, L.A. Tell them to get every agent they can on overnight flights up there. I want the entire northern third of that state saturated.
Yes, sir.
Blair. Yes, sir. Give me an update of the roadblocks on Interstate 90 outside Buffalo.
Right away.
I want a topographical map of upstate New York. If we're going to start beating the bushes, I want to know what we're up against.
Yes, sir.
You get a hold of the New York governor's office. If we're going to the woods, we'd want to bang heads with the National Guard.
You got it.
Where are we going?
Boston.
Why Boston?
I'm sending you home.
Do you mean it?
Maybe. I wish you could have seen my house in Florida. So beautiful. I had a hot tub right outside my bedroom. The Australian flag was painted on the bottom of the swimming pool. So beautiful. Try faster. Before I change my mind.
I'm making tea. Would you like some?
No, thanks. Hey, Mom. I know you don't believe all this stuff. But Tina's a moon child. That makes her very sensible. I don't know what she's doing or how she's staying alive. But it's in her character to survive. And I believe she will. I believe she will.
My dogs. My dogs, so beautiful. You should have seen them. So big. So beautiful.
Oh, yeah? Are they that beautiful? What kind were they?
You know, tomorrow's Friday the 13th. It's an unlucky day for somebody.
Jan Rapson, your party is waiting at the main baggage train. Mr. Jan Rapson, your party is waiting at the main baggage train.
Come on, dear, you do want to go home, don't you?
Will the Sky Captain please report to Katie Form, wheelchair? Sky Captain is Katie Form,
Hi.
Hi.
What time's your next flight to Los Angeles?
Well, you just missed our last direct flight. We do have a flight in 15 minutes, but it has several stops along the way.
Oh, that's quite all right. We'll take one way.
First class or coach?
First class, of course.
Flight 149 to St. Louis is now boarding at gate 7. Flight 149 to St. Louis is now boarding at gate 7.
Well, this is goodbye then. Here's $1,000 spending money. See, I'm not such a bad guy. You tell him that, okay? Don't you want to say anything?
Please. Don't let this be a lie.
Look at me. Look at me. Give me a kiss on the cheek. Right there. Come on. Kiss. Kiss. Yeah. Walk away. Walk away. Tina? I'm finished with you.